Welcome back. This is, I believe it's part 8 of my DVD collection. This part's horror, well, sort of. And aside from these, I've got the 3 zombie films that I showed in my other part. I think it was part 3, maybe. Yeah. First, I've got the Crazies double feature. It's got the 2010 remake and the 1969 and 1979 George A. Romero original. Yeah. I haven't got around to watching these yet, but I've heard they're pretty good films. And I mean, George A. Romero's a bit of a legend when it comes to horror films, so that's good. Next, we've got Final Destination trilogy. I've actually I've watched number 1 and number 3. I watched the others and comes in this. I think what it was. I haven't watched 2, 4 or 5 yet. I didn't really like 1 because it took itself a bit too seriously, and I just wanted to like fun time because the 3rd one's a bit stupid, and that's what I was expecting. So, and it's got I think it's Ali Lata. I'm not entirely sure how you say her name, but she was on Heroes. Her there. And the first one was Sean William Scott, who was funny. Then we got Final Destination 3. I actually stayed up like late for me at the time. It was like when I was being in year 7, so I was 11, maybe 12 when I first watched this, and I stayed up late for me at the time to watch it go further, and I really enjoyed it. It was just a fun time. And the next one I've got is The Frighteners. This is a Peter Jackson film. It's got Michael J. Fox and Chi McBride. I know Chi McBride off another film, but I can't remember what. I haven't got around to watching this yet. I picked it up from Poundland. So I was like, Peter Jackson film for a pound, why not pick it up? And I've got Hollow Man, which is the Kevin Bacon film. This is a good film. I enjoyed it. Some scenes are a bit horrific. Definitely, it's an 18, so I probably shouldn't have watched it. I can handle it though, but I doubt much younger people can handle it. And then I've got Insidious. This is actually my uncle's. I haven't got around to watching it yet. Borrowed it off him about 2 months ago. I haven't given it back. Then I've got Lady in the Water. To be honest, I have no idea if it's horror. It's probably a thriller. I don't know, because M. Night Shyamalan's films are normally border on the thriller and the horror. And I've got Resident Evil Apocalypse. This is my brother's. I borrowed it off him I don't even know when, ages ago. I haven't got around to watching it yet. I've heard mixed things on the series. I've heard it's pretty bad, but good. It's so bad it's good. It's just a lot of fun. And I've got The Silence of the Lambs. This isn't really horror, but it's a thriller. I've seen this as a really good film. I've got, and Anthony Hopkins was perfect as Hannibal Lecter. I've got Buffalo Bill there. It's a really good film. If you haven't seen it, definitely go watch it. And I've got the Red Dragon and Hannibal collection. I'm actually reading Red Dragon right now. It's good so far. And I hope the film's better than the first film based on Red Dragon, which was Michael Mann's Manhunter, where Brian Cox, I think his name is, was playing Hannibal. That was not a good film. But the book's good so far. And I've got Signs. I've seen this once in my Welsh lessons. No idea why we were shown this. We were shown Pirates of the Caribbean at World's End as well. I had a really weird Welsh teacher. It was a good film. Watched it in like 5 parts. It was fun. And then we've got The Thing. I think this is the remake. I haven't got around to watching it yet. Yeah, I got it from Blockbuster. and it's one of these. It's the recyclable cases. I do not like these. I've heard good things about this and the original, well, not quite as good things about this. And I have the Sky Plus box and I recorded the thing on that. I'm going to get around to watching that first, then I'll watch that. And the last one is The Wolfman, which is Benicio del Toro, Anthony Hopkins, Emily Blunt's New Believing. This is another one of my uncle's films that I borrowed and haven't given back yet. But so I haven't watched it. I've heard mixed things about it. I think it's supposed to be a bit boring, but I don't care. Okay, that's it for this part. Thank you for watching. Bye.